response I have for him. I get close to the camera so you can. Just go ahead.
The question is this: how, two-part, how is amnesty not going to bring about a civil war in this country when it brings in 50 million over 10 years? And how is getting involved in Syria not possibly going to start World War III? And that'll be on Obama. It ain't going to be on me. Hope it's not on you.
Thank you.
Yes, yay!
First, I don't think, honestly, that you're looking at 50 million people, but I do believe that we're looking at a situation where there's 11 million people who are not going to leave. You say there's more than that. All I can do is rely on government figures, but
don't trust those. They've never worked before.
No matter how many there are, they're living in the shadows in this country. No one here can give me a rational argument as to how we round up all these people and send them back to where they came from.
It's been done before.
No, it's not been done before. It has never been done before.
After World War II.
And so, let me finish now. Okay, I let you finish your comment. And so I think that we should at least agree that we need to look at this issue and we need to somehow work our way through it. And if you have a way, you know something, pal, I'm a little tired of you yelling, okay? I will answer, I will recognize you if you will be polite and respectful to everybody.
No
okay?
problem.
You won't be?
I said no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but
okay. Just wait just a minute until I finish answering his question, will you?
Apply for medical care.
Adios. Go ahead. So,
I mean, the follow-up is basically...
Adios. So, and I don't believe it's World War III, but I believe that World War II
you do know
began
U.S. Supreme Court decision, Texas versus Hill, says that you cannot take away the freedom of speech of someone.
I believe that World War II began because we ignored people like Hitler and the Japanese and others who were committing unspeakable atrocities while we turned our heads. And then we ended up with 6 million Jews being incinerated with the same kinds of gas that is now being sprayed on to innocent Syrian people. And anybody who saw those pictures, and I know you did, of those children stacked up, those dead bodies, my friends, you have got to be moved by this. Now, you may be against American involvement, but you can't help but break your heart when you see the bodies of innocent people stacked up who have been murdered by a guy who's a mass murderer. So my answer to you is, there will not be a single American at risk at any time if we give the weapons to the people who are fighting for freedom. That's my answer to you, and I don't expect you to accept it. Now, but because you've been so patient, go ahead and you respond.
Okay. You and I both come from long military lines.
Right.
I say this: if we're going to fight a war, we fight to win. That means total warfare. Yes. Not this baby steps, because that drags you in and makes you look weak. If you're going to do it, you do it like a grizzly bear, period. Or you don't do it. Yep. We've been playing this game since after World War II, yep. And too many people in my family are buried in Culpeper. Too many in my family are buried in Arlington. So if you're going to do it, you do it right. And smack some people around the Senate, whatever. You either go or you don't. I prefer don't.
I thank you, my friend, and I want to thank you for your family service to the country, and I thank you for yours. Yes, ma'am.